Well, THQ is no more. What's going to happen to the rest of the company? Well, we have yet to find out. This is Indie Spotlight. Welcome to Indie Spotlight, the show where we take indie video game news, trailers, and new releases, and we get them out there for you guys to check out. As always, this week we are starting with trailers, and the first trailer that we have for you is Treasure Adventure World. I was a little thrown off by the trailer actually at first because I'd never played the original Treasure Adventure game, which is what this game is a remake of. The other one was a sprite-based game, as you saw at the beginning, and this new one's going to be the newer graphics. I thought it was going to be a game that would go back and forth between the two different graphics, but I was mistaken. You can play Treasure Adventure game for free if you want to go try it out. The developer said that they are going to be working on the speed for the character because they said that in the trailer the new graphics, the character wasn't quite as fast as they were in the original, so hopefully that's all taken care of before it releases, but looks very cool. If you want to try out the free version, you're more than welcome to. The next trailer that we have for you is Unclaimed World. Unclaimed World is basically a planet simulator. You land on a certain planet and then you observe and you report on what's going on. You can, build, build things. You can create characters, things like that. But your motivation is basically to, check out the area, find out what kind of alien life is on the planet, and then basically just kind of go through a planet simulator. So it looks very cool. Beautiful graphics. It looks very entertaining, and I'm interested in seeing what all you can do in this world and what all you'll be able to observe. So, final trailer that we have for you this week is Evoland. Evoland, this is going to be a must play, I think, for me. I love the idea of this game, where basically you are going to be playing through the different generations of RPGs. It looks like you start out with like a Game Boy, and then you head to like NES and SNES, and eventually you get to the 3D graphics that we kind of have today. And it looks really, really awesome. The sprite layout looks beautiful. The 3D models look beautiful. The whole thing is just magnificent. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I'm extremely excited to play this game. I love turn-based RPGs, and so I'm just so excited to see this, and I'm so excited to play it. This will be a definite play for me. I really can't wait to try this out. Alright, so just recently there was the 15th Annual Independent Games Festival, and this year there were 8 winners for having the most innovative and creative video games. They are all students, and basically how this works is just they get submissions for video games from current video game students, judge them, and have some winners. This year over 300 games were submitted for this festival, and it just goes to show that just there's an increasing number of indie video games coming out, and it's really cool to see what all is happening, and the fact that they're on their 15th year is absolutely amazing. If you want to go and see the results, we will leave it in the description bar for you to check out because it looks like it's very cool. So as most of you know, it's a bit of sad news for THQ lately. They have been selling off of all of their properties, all of their IPs. For example, Crytek ended up taking the Homefront license. Sega ended up buying a company. Koch Media bought a couple, and so there's one property that hasn't really been talked about that is actually under the Relic company, and that I believe was bought by Sega. But there's a small group of people that are trying to claim the Homeworld license. Team Pixel is trying to be a part of that. They want to take the Homeworld license and try to get Homeworld 3 created. Not necessarily themselves. Their idea is to take the license, put it in the hands of fans of the series, and make a true sequel to it. They have an Indiegogo account going right now, and actually one of our VBG TV people, Timothy Weaver, is part of this Team Pixel. So if you want to check out their Indiegogo, we will leave it in the link below, and you can see if you think it's worth it for them to get the license. Not necessarily to make the third game, but to put it in the right hands that they think it deserves. Alright, new releases for this week. We have Dream of the Blood, The Cave, and then a Ghostbusters game for iOS. Alright, that does it for this week's episode of Indie Spotlight. As always, if you have any information, news, new releases, trailers, whatever it may be, you can hit me up at Twitter at twitter.com/DaysRun, Ryan at twitter.com/MasterBlood, Tim at twitter.com/ShadowKingpin, or VBGTV at twitter.com/VBGTV. I'm your host Kyle Lock, and I will see you next week when we talk more about indie video game news, trailers, and new releases.